Hey everyone, it is Saturday morning and we are doing a home vlog. It has been a minute since we've done this. I have to admit, for us, for Steve and I, sometimes like if we haven't vlogged for a while, it is hard to get back into it, and it's so easy to just let the days go by where we haven't done a vlog. But today, we made up our mind last night. We're like, we are doing it. We are doing it. We've been super busy, and I know like the top request we get when we do a home vlog is you want to see cooking and you want to see a cocktail. We have decided, even though it is Saturday morning, it's about 8:30 right now, we're still gonna do a cocktail for you. Steve has found a breakfast cocktail that we're gonna try out. We have so much to catch you guys up on. I know in addition to cooking and cocktails, you want home updates, life updates. We're gonna have that coming your way as well in this video. But yeah, this morning we are going to make a breakfast cocktail, and I'm going to share my hands down best pancake recipe I can give you guys. It's actually a Florence recipe, and I got it from one of his YouTube videos, and I will go ahead and link that down below so you can see. For years, I used to use a Martha Stewart pancake recipe, and it was really, really good until I found this recipe, tried it out, and I swore I would never use another recipe. So let's get going. All right, and Steve is back from the store.
Yes, semi-chaotic shopping experience, but that's what you get when you take a kid to the grocery store that's hungry. So
Right.
He wanted a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but we stayed focused and we got everything we needed. We're back here. All right, so it looks like Mike's getting all the ingredients ready over here, and oh yeah, excuse this whole bubble machine maker here, but yeah. Yeah, kid, his stuff is integrated into our house, so.
I guess we should tell them about that. So Caleb got to pick that out the other day because on Wednesday, he got his first dose of the COVID vaccine.
That's right. So that was a nice little reward. I would have just got him ice cream, but Mike got him a bubble maker. But hey, it's fine. All works out.
It was funny too. Well, it wasn't funny. It was actually really sad. I actually cried. I've cried almost every time Caleb has gotten a shot because it's such a shock to him.
Yeah.
But he was like totally ready to go for it. He's like, yeah, I want to do this. His little friend got one already, so he kind of wanted to, you know,
be cool.
Yeah. So we went, and as soon as like the nurse came in, he just lost it. And it turned into one of those situations. I hated it. She was like, you need to hold him down. Right. You need to hold his wrists down. She held his legs down. I was just like, I started crying.
Poor little man.
Yeah, but I told him after this, we can go pick out a small toy at Target, and that's what he picked out.
Well, he deserved it then.
Yeah.
There you go. Awesome. What's up?
I smell this.
It doesn't smell like anything.
It's flour.
Hey, smell this. I want to smell that.
None of these really smell like anything, bud.
You know what's gonna smell really good?
Hey, I want to help make it.
Okay.
Okay, you can help make it. I'll let you stir it.
You know what's gonna smell really good?
Yeah,
the lemons.
I'm going to get my own whisker.
Okay.
Yeah, I found.
Good job, bud.
Like, I found my whisker.
You did.
See?
Awesome.
See, it's cool.
Yeah.
And then no one got broke last night.
Oh no, but that one's good, right?
Yeah, it's too good.
Awesome.
I broke last night we long ago. It's too good still.
So I noticed you didn't sift the flour. Is that normal?
Right, I didn't sift it. So it was 2 cups of flour, 1/4 cup of sugar, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, and then 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. And so I got it all in my bowl here, so now I'm gonna let little man whisk it, because that's his favorite thing to do.
Great.
I want to go this fast.
Good whisking.
Yeah, just as long as you keep it all in the bowl, you can go as fast as you want. You're doing pretty good. Can you go the other way?
This way.
Yeah, clockwise. Wow. Is it good, Daddy?
Looks great.
Oh, it's out.
It's okay. It happens.
It's an accident.
It happens sometimes.
You saw that and came.
We saw it, but yeah, it's an accident.
It's an accident.
Yeah, it's like an airplane falling down and crashing fire.
Oh my.
Well, I don't know about that.
Okay, so now we're gonna make our wet ingredients, and I do that in a separate bowl. Little man is really good at cracking eggs, so I'm gonna let him do it.
Perfect.
Okay, so there's your eggs. You can go ahead and crack them right into the bowl, okay?
And of course, if you have your kids crack eggs, make sure that all that's going in there is the eggs, so you can pick out the shells, just in case. There you go. That's a good sound. All right, you ready?
Hey, look in the camera.
I can see. Yeah, silly, huh?
Oh, and it's a with Megan's hand. Daddy, you get napkins?
Yes, I will.
Awesome. All right, let's see.
What happens?
Whoa!
That's yolk.
That's yolk.
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 Up right here.
That's good.
Yeah, good job. And how many do we need? All 3?
Oh, I forgot to mention. Yes, it's 3 eggs.
3
eggs for this recipe.
Okay, let's do the other 2.
Put them down.
Okay, make sure they don't roll off on the ground though, okay?
Uh-oh. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's yolk.
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 That was a good break. That was probably the best.
Good job.
All right, and then you can grab your napkin.
Now you can wipe your hands.
I'm going. You make it big for me.
Yes.
Make a big square.
You're a good little helper.
It's like that.
Yeah?
She's this big.
Okay. Perfect. All right, what's next?
Okay, so now we're gonna add, to our eggs.
Lemon.
Oh, not yet. We'll get to that in a second. But we're gonna go ahead and add 2 cups of buttermilk.
Okay.
It's a little heavy.
Is it already measured up?
Do you wanna help me with it?
Oh, I want to drink it.
No, don't drink it. It's
This
yucky.
one's sour.
So go ahead and pour it in,
Hey,
okay?
Honey, help.
You want help? Okay.
Okay.
It's a little heavy.
I can do it.
Whoa.
Good
That's a lot of
job.
And then
Mike wasn't joking. This is going to make a ton of
Hey,
Yeah,
you
it
can-
does.
Hey,
And then we want 1 tablespoon of vanilla.
hey, I want to help you guys.
I will. I'll let you do it. I'll let you hold this. Okay.
Don't be so soury.
1 tablespoon vanilla. There you go.
I will write this one there, and one there, and one there.
Oh, that's fancy.
What you want?
Something I forgot to mention is that you also want to melt down 4 tablespoons. Yeah, 4 tablespoons of butter. Usually I do
smell
that
it.
first, so I'm gonna do that right now.
Hey, it smells good.
It does?
Good.
Awesome.
Hey, do you want me what?
I love you a
Hey,
lot.
what's it?
Aw, that's so sweet. I love you, bud.
I love you.
So one thing I love about Mike is he has a tool, a pot, a pan for every little teeny tiny thing. Every single detail is thought through. So look at how tiny this little butter warmer is.
Dad.
It's only used warm butter. That's all it's used for. So, hey, we got a dedicated butter warmer. So I think what really makes this recipe stand out and different from most pancakes is this next step, right?
Yes. So it is the zest of 1 lemon, and this is what makes this recipe sing. It's so good.
Love it.
I want to
So we're gonna go ahead here. You want to? This part's a little tricky because I don't want you to cut your fingers.
Yeah, it's very, very
So
sharp.
we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna do it this way. Actually, ready? Watch
Actually,
your fingers.
There you go. Yep. Good
We're
job.
gonna pull the zest, or we're gonna grate the zest off this lemon.
Let's just keep your fingers
Watch your
out,
fingers,
okay?
baby. Buddy, your thumb is.
Here, how
tight.
about you hold it like this? Hold on, Caleb. Hold it like this. Hold it like this. There you go. And then Daddy can hold the top part.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do the whole thing.
All right.
This makes me incredibly nervous.
Yeah, let's. Hey, bud. Can you help me throw the egg shells in the trash?
Oh yeah.
That would help us a lot. I think so.
Okay, go ahead and add that to the bowl.
So you just turn it over,
Got it?
flip it over, and you give it a couple taps. All right, that should be good.
Good job.
Awesome. Thank you.
And now we'll go ahead and whisk this too.
Okay, I'm going to fast I do.
This one you might want to go a little bit slower because there's a lot of liquid in there.
Yeah. So now, here is the big part about pancakes, and it took me a few years to figure this out. You barely want to mix this together. Like, you don't want to overmix, is what they
Whoa.
say. So we're gonna go ahead and add our wet ingredients to our dry ingredients, and we're just gonna gently make a few stirs.
Dad, look, I make a hole in it.
Oh, I know, you love doing that.
Okay, let's
Okay,
watch
get
out,
your
bud.
fingers out of there, please.
We're gonna make it messy now.
Okay.
Okay, watch out.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and mix this together.
To mine. Mine.
And you saved the butter for last?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're gonna get our whisk, and like I said, just a few little whisks. You want those big clumps, because that's what's gonna give you that nice fluffy pancake.
I never knew that.
Years ago, I used to just mix
Yeah.
this, like, and oh my gosh, my pancakes would always come out so bad. But yeah,
And it's thick.
so I'm gonna stop here. I can still see a little bit of the flour and the dry ingredients. I'm gonna stop right there,
Okay.
and now I'm gonna go ahead and add my melted butter.
All right, buddy. Watch out. That's a hot pot. Okay.
Steamy.
Steamy.
And then I will finish mixing this all together.
Smells.
And that looks great. See how it's like super lumpy? That's what you want.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the first one. We're gonna pour this right on there, like that.
Wow, that is so thick. I made this wrong the first time.
Okay, you wanna do the next one? Go. I think this would be a good spot for it.
There we go.
Great job.
Looks good.
I make it crazy.
Okay, that's good, that's good. Uh-oh, we're making,
I make it crazy.
yeah, we don't wanna get too crazy because then it just makes a mess.
All right, so
Hey, Dad.
what's up?
I make this crazy one.
Oh, that is crazy. So like typical pancake, you wait for it to bubble on top to know that it's ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so since we're waiting for this to cook, it'll take what, like 5-10 minutes or so?
Yeah.
Okay, so how about we make some cocktails? So I went online, went to a place called liquor.com, which is where I typically go to figure out cocktail recipes as they should be made. This is one that was invented in the UK called the breakfast martini. So here's hoping Mike's gonna like it, but we'll see. I also found another one that I'm gonna try for myself, so we'll be able to have competing cocktails to see which ones we actually like. But we'll start with the breakfast martini. And to make this martini, you need at least these 4 ingredients. You need gin, you need something called combier or an orange liqueur. You need fresh squeezed lemon juice and orange marmalade, which apparently is used for every staple breakfast cocktail we're gonna be making this morning.
And real quick, we didn't forget about our pancakes, but look how nice and fluffy those are. Oh, those are so great. So I'm gonna take them off the griddle and I'm gonna put them in my little oven here, which is warming at 170 degrees. And I just keep putting them in there and I just go through all my batter, and then when I'm done, we can eat.
Okay, and when you juice your lemons, you want to make sure, or any citrus for that matter, you roll it on the board. It actually helps to release the juices, and that way you yield far more juice with that. And then I'm going to cut this in half, and then I'm also going to do my garnish right now, because I don't want to waste a whole separate lemon just for garnish, right? Okay, we're gonna measure out 3/4 ounces of lemon juice. And no, the house is not on fire. That's Caleb's fire truck toy in the background.
I'm surprised you're doing it right in the jigger.
Well, it was only 3/4 ounce, so I don't need that much. So
Okay.
in fact, I didn't even have to squeeze a whole half of a lemon. So here we go. We put that directly into the into the shaker. And of course, we're using a shaker here because we have juice in this cocktail. So we're not going to use a stir at all whatsoever for that. Next is 1.5 ounces of gin. We're using Sipsmith. 1/2 ounce of the combier. All right, and then a bar spoon of orange marmalade. All right, so we're gonna put a spoonful of that, bar spoon.
And I like some.
All right, it's in there.
Okay.
Okay. So now we just add ice and we shake it. So we'll see how this turns out.
Steve has his cocktail glass, or cocktail coupe, I guess, ready to go with his garnish. Looks awesome.
Got ice here. Now we're gonna go ahead and shake the cocktail.
Okay.
And because this has orange marmalade in it with like a little bit of extra stuff inside it and the citrus, we're gonna double strain it. So we have this strainer and we have the strainer in the actual cocktail tin.
Wow. Okay, so I can see that it actually caught
A lot.
a good amount of stuff in there, yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna try a sip, but this is meant for Mike, so we'll see. It's good. I like it.
Okay.
It's light, refreshing. What you would want for a breakfast cocktail, I guess, right?
Okay.
So I'll let you try it. Here we go.
All right, so this is the breakfast martini.
Yeah.
Okay.
That garnish is huge.
It really is. It's good.
I'm not getting the marmalade flavor all that much.
Not at all.
It's more like a lemon drop.
Yeah, it's very lemony, lemon forward. It's good. I do like it. Like you said, it's very refreshing. Yeah. I think this is going to go really well with a, if you had a very rich breakfast, like maybe a lot of bacon or some ham, because this will cut right through that.
Easily.
So yeah, my first sip, I was a little on the fence, but actually it's pretty good.
It's growing on you? Okay.
Yeah.
Now we'll just alter it to make it good for us. So right. I'll do my own recipe.
Steve's going to tweak
next.
the recipe now.
Exactly.
Doing the second batch of pancakes, my batter, which has been sitting here for a while, has gotten so light and airy, super fluffy. That's exactly what you want.
Perfect. Woo! Not bad.
Looks really good.
Yeah. So as you mentioned, Caleb wanted a mocktail, and because many of you have asked several times to include a alcohol-free or mocktail version, so I'm going to try to do that here for him right now. So it's going to be a little interactive, be a little bit fun for him, so you guys can see how to do this as well. So first off, I got to go get a bag and a hammer. I'll be right back.
Steve's out in the garage grabbing something right now. I just took a third sip of this cocktail. Way too lemony. He'll fix it though.
It was not for my toes.
Okay, so we got regular ice cubes in here.
Yeah, so bag and a hammer, this is what we really mean.
Hey,
So
hey, that is so heavy and it's so hard and it pains your foot and toes like you're smashed like a bug.
yeah, you got to be careful, right?
Yeah.
So what we're doing here is we're banging the ice. You try.
Hey, buddy, watch your hands.
I
That makes me
tried.
nervous. Ooh,
All right,
watch your
that's
hands,
pretty
Dad.
good.
All
right.
I
A
need
little bit more.
So as you can see, we're making crushed ice.
All right, that's pretty good.
There's a little bit more here. Babe.
Okay, so admittedly, I'm kind of piecing this together because it's what we have in the house. So,
Yeah.
so we have mango nectar,
Oh.
we have mango nectar, pineapple juice, and orange juice. So we're gonna do a mixture of all three of these. We're gonna do an ounce each. So that should be a pretty good balance, almost like a pog-esque. So this one's gonna be a palm. So it'll be a palm. So hopefully he likes it.
So as Steve mentioned, it's 1 ounce each, and yes, we did wash the tin and the
Absolutely,
jigger,
absolutely.
so little man is not going to get any alcohol in this.
Add some ice, shake, and then we're gonna pour it over the crushed ice in a plastic glass that we use for him. Okay. Is it cold?
Help and shake.
Is it cold?
Yeah.
Is it ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get your crushed ice. You wanna smell it?
It's not that ready yet.
Okay, let's go get the crushed ice. All right, hold it with both hands.
Okay.
Let me know when all the ice is in there.
That's too much.
I think that might be pretty good.
You put too much in there.
Watch, it's gonna shrink. All right, so finishing touch on this. All right, let's see. Wanna try it? Well,
It tastes like that.
yeah, tastes like that. So I guess that's good. So here you go. Let's go to your table and enjoy the rest of your mocktail, okay?
Okay.
All right, so I know that Mike snuck out and said he didn't like his cocktail, but we're always going to tell you like it is. We don't want you making this at home and think it's going to be amazing. So we're giving up on that. We're trying another one. It's called the Breakfast Margarita. So it's going to have
fun.
tequila, Cointreau, lime juice, agave, and again, some orange marmalade.
We're really getting our
Yes, we're getting our
money's
use out
worth.
of this. Well, we just bought it for this, so we better get a lot of use out of it. So anyhow, I don't know this one, so I'm going to just pour everything out and tell you what it is after the fact, okay? So we have Patron tequila. We're going to do 1.5 ounces of that. For our Cointreau, we're going to do 3/4 of an ounce. Lime juice, 3/4 of an ounce. For agave, we're going to do 1/4 of an ounce. And then 2 teaspoons of orange marmalade.
By the way, this is like a totally random note, but I want to point it out. Usually, if they say lime juice, you want to use fresh lime juice, and I mean like juice a lime. But if you can't do that, here, hold this up. This is what we recommend.
Yeah, it's really good. Organic.
It's the Santa Cruz organic, and it has to be lime juice because they make another one and it's called Limeade.
Yeah.
So be careful, don't grab that one. But if you can't juice your own limes,
That's the way to go.
use that.
Here we go. And once again, you can see how much it's actually stringing out.
Yeah.
That would have been a very chewy cocktail. All right.
All right, looks great.
Looks good. Looks like a margarita. Tastes like a margarita.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm not getting the marmalade at all. But we love margaritas.
That could be a good thing, though.
Yeah. Margaritas for breakfast. Cheers. All right.
Oh, yeah, it smells like a margarita. It's definitely sweeter.
Yeah.
It's definitely sweeter than a classic margarita. I don't get any of that marmalade either.
No orange at all.
So usually when we make a margarita, it's tequila, lime juice, and
Cointreau.
the Cointreau. So this is adding in the marmalade plus the agave, which is probably why it's
all
sweeter.
sweeteners, yeah. All sweeteners.
Yeah, it's good.
It's not bad, but like I said, it's like, this is not a breakfast margarita. Like, I don't think I can say this would go perfectly with bacon.
Right. Also, yeah, exactly. Plus, also, it's just got extra ingredients, so I think you're better off just making a classic regular margarita because you don't have to buy as much.
So we do not recommend any cocktails we made this morning except for Caleb's. He'd like that.
Right. We did this for you for science.
Yes.
All right, so I have gone through all the batter. I'm actually making the final pancake right now. The rest of them are here in the oven. Caleb has already eaten, but I want to show you something. Okay, so this is how many pancakes it made. Granted, Caleb did eat 2 of them. I feel like in the past, it's made so much more than this. Like I said, usually I have the recipe, but today I did the full thing. This is what you're gonna be looking at. This is what I Instagram. Of course, it always looks better on Instagram, but look at those. Look at that stack of pancakes. I just love big, fluffy pancakes. Yummy. Okay, now it's time for me to eat. I'm doing this one-handed while Caleb and Steve are outside playing, but I just do the 2 pancakes. That is plenty for me. I've dressed it up with a little bit of butter and some syrup, and then let's take that first bite. Delicious and absolutely worth it. Try these. Let me know if you guys do this recipe. Let me know, because like I said, I'm never gonna change my recipe ever again. I will always go with this. So in addition to recipes and cocktails, one of the other big requests we get when it came to doing our home vlog was you wanted to see some house updates. If you've been following our home vlogs for a while, you know that every year Steve and I do like a big house project. But last year we had our first floors redone, or we had the floors redone on our first floor, and it was such an undertaking. This year we just looked at each other and we're like, we're not gonna do anything like that this year. So we decided to use this time to kind of catch up on like those small little projects, those DIY projects that you wanna do, and they kind of build up. So I'm gonna show you a couple things we've been doing. So this is Caleb's bathroom. About 2 years ago, it was right at the start of COVID. He came in here and decided to just swing off this towel rack and rip the sucker right out of the wall, studs and all. And so it's just been like dangling and hanging for the past 2 years. It drove me nuts. Finally, I called someone out here to have, because I was like, this has to be like professionally fixed. I can't do this. This guy came out, repatched it up, figured it out, rehung it. I didn't ask him to paint it because I think we're gonna paint Caleb's bathroom, but yeah, so we got that finally figured out. Another thing we did recently was that back in 2020, we gave our kitchen a facelift, and you can see behind me, we painted our cabinets and we went with like this gray color, and we got white marble countertops. It's not actually like marble, it's just like, it looks like it. But we never painted the walls surrounding the cabinets. It's just been something that's been sitting for the longest time. We already had the paint color picked out, and we finally executed, and we hate it. So you can see this color we have in our living room. It used to extend all the way into the kitchen, and it was right there, there, and there. It didn't mesh very well with the gray cabinetry, so this was the paint color we went, and it was in the same like color family. I don't know, it doesn't look too bad through this viewfinder right now, but you guys, we hate it. We just don't like it. It's just so white, it's so stark. I don't know, we were very disappointed. But that's the good thing about paint. Like it took a day, so it wasn't like this like really, really long project. We can easily redo it, and I think we're thinking of redoing it, so, but yeah. Another thing we did, excuse our dirty floor, I went ahead and sealed our grout. And as I mentioned earlier, we had our entire first floor redone last year. Bedrooms, closets, everything. Sealing the grout was an enormous undertaking that I completely underestimated. I had to do it in chunks. I had to do it in like room by room each day. And oh my gosh, you guys, it took me like almost 2 weeks to do. But I mean, granted, I also have Caleb at home who, you know, he's got a lot of energy. I hated it because I had to put him in front of the TV the entire time while I was doing it, because I wanted him to obviously stay off the floors. Yeah, I am never sealing my grout again. I will get someone out here. I will pay them. I'm not doing it. But another home project we did is much more fun, and we're very excited to show you. Check this out.
Yeah. We wanted our little, oh, wait. Need to go through the jungle.
Yeah.
So we wanted like a little tropical hideaway. Like we wanted to have our own Disneyland hotel, Trader Sam's like feel. So
Right.
And because we can't keep any plants alive, these will be permanently alive forever.
Yeah, you're jumping a little ahead. I was gonna. Okay, yeah. Originally, we had real plants out here that we got at like Lowe's and Home Depot. They died after like
We don't
a
have
week
the
and a
green
half.
thumb at all. So
So these are fake. Well, actually, no. This one's real, right?
This
one's
is
real.
barely holding on. Barely
Yeah.
holding on. So,
And I know we are gonna get this. Okay, so yeah, as Steve mentioned, we kind of used like the Disneyland Hotel as inspiration because it's kind of like, what do you call it? Like kitschy throwback
it's
style.
mid-century,
Yeah.
So we use that.
So we found this on Wayfair. I think it was Wayfair, right?
Wayfair, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, and it's kind of cool because you can configure it however you want. We got the rug from Target. We got the pillows from a variety of different places, including like Lowe's, Home Depot, and so forth. This is a really cute table. I thought looked really nice. We got this at Target.
As well, yeah.
But yeah, so as you can see behind Steve, we've got this
bar
cute
cart.
little bar cart, and we've got our music. Like we literally create a whole little oasis out here.
Yeah, we
but
Go ahead.
there is one big thing that we also had installed that really makes this place work,
And it's
which we need right now.
Yeah, it's 110 degrees in Arizona right now, and plus humidity. So the other cool thing we got is a mister system. So Caleb, can you turn on the misters and show them how it works?
Hey, I turned on the start button and they show you how fix ready.
Go for it.
Look it.
Oh, here they come. Here they
My
come.
dad really fixed them.
All right, so as you can tell, the misters are working.
They're
great.
so nice.
And they bring it down probably roughly, it's supposed to be 20 to 30 degrees relief is what the mister system does. It makes Arizona life livable.
It
during
is.
the
It's
summer.
really. I was very skeptical,
Yeah.
and then I came out here that first day, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!"
Well, the real benefit for Mike, though, is, yes, cooling off, but also creates a barrier with no mosquitoes that he
Right.
can't get through as well. So now he can actually be outside without getting eaten alive. So that's also something great.
Sure.
All right, so you can actually see he is actually outside, folks.
I am.
Actually outside.
I used to never come out here.
No. But one thing you see also in the background, we haven't really showed that much of our outside of our house in past vlogs.
Right, because obviously for reasons of privacy
Yeah.
and so forth. But another big thing we did was we had our house painted, like the exterior of the house.
Yeah.
It looks so much better.
A brand new house. All
Yeah,
around,
it really does. Because they came out and they like fixed stuff, like they did patchwork
Yeah.
and everything on the stucco. So we got a new color scheme on our house, and we had an electrician come out and they put new lighting fixtures outside. It's very nice.
Yeah.
And one last thing we want to show you is we got Caleb a new bed. I don't really know if we've shown you guys what his bedroom used to look like. He used to have a Montessori bedroom. So he had this small little floor bed that had been here. And he had this little wardrobe. We put it in the closet. It used to be over there. But one of the things that we've never really mentioned before is that as beautiful and as lovely as our house is, we have very tiny bedrooms. We have a guest room downstairs that we have a full-size bed. It's not a queen, it's a full. And with that bed in there, it just swallows up the entire room. And we barely had enough room for a nightstand and a highboy. And Caleb's room is kind of the same way. It's just a very small room. And so we decided, we got to start building up. So we got him this. This is so much fun. We got it from Pottery Barn Kids, and it's funny because it's the same series that his old crib used to be. So it works in his room perfectly. But check this out. He's got a little staircase here. We'll go up, and it's super sturdy. Like Steve and I can totally come up here and like put him to bed, read him stories, and yeah. We just rehung his pictures here, and yeah, as you can see, it just works for the space so much better. Forgive the mess. Caleb has been very, very busy playing in here. But someday we're going to get like a proper desk chair right here, and he'll have a desk right there. I was thinking it would be fun to get some command strip hooks, and he'll have a place to hang his hats and his jackets right there. And then I absolutely love this dresser. This is from the Ethan Allen Disney line. If I zoom in, you can kind of see the pulls have little Mickey Mouses on them. But this is something that we originally had in his nursery when he was really little. It used to have like the changing table topper on it. I've never shared this story before, but when Caleb was really little, he got to the point where he was able to crawl out of his crib. And one day I was downstairs working out in the garage and I had the baby monitor with me. I go and look at the monitor. He had crawled out of his crib and he had staggered all the drawers on this chest of drawers right here, creating a staircase, and he was hanging out on top of this dresser. scared me to death. And so I was like, yep, this thing's gone. And we actually shoved it into the closet here. Believe it or not, it actually fit. So it's been sitting there for a while. And so I decided it was time. He's a big boy now. He knows how to use it properly. So it's back in his room. And as you can see, it looks really, really great all together. And it's just, this is just such a better use of the space. Very, very happy. And Caleb loves it too. Okay, so we're coming into Steve's office because I went downstairs and Caleb had fallen asleep on the couch. So.
He's been running around crazy, having a great morning. So
yeah.
Thankfully, the sugar didn't prevent him from having a nice little nap. So
right,
we'll see.
So yeah, we're just chilling in here. I know everybody's been wanting some life updates. We don't really have too many life updates and everything's kind of the same. I do want to say though, and you know, we definitely read your comments and we know that you guys kind of get annoyed with like our old content, but we just vlogged so much from that April trip. We're like, I'm going to say we're caught up. We have a few little things we'll probably sprinkle in here and there going forward, but I know we still need to sit down and do the second part of my heat stroke story. That's going to be the next video.
I remind him about it all the time.
I know, he does. But that's going to be the next video. That's where we're going to talk about it.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
And of course, we always have another Disney trip planned. So we're actually going back to Disney World in a couple weeks. So very excited about that. We're bringing Caleb with us. You know, typical family vacation. We do have an exciting experience that we're gonna have. Maybe we'll talk about that later.
No, we'll tell them now.
Okay.
We got reservations to Victoria and Albert's.
We're so excited to go back to Victoria and Albert's.
Yes.
However, we're very nervous about the aesthetics of it all because the painting of the outside looks totally different. Looks like it's gonna be a little bit lighter and more. What was it? Garden style is what you said?
I don't know. It's hard to understand what they're trying to convey.
Yeah.
But I think it's just because we loved the atmosphere of Victoria and Albert so much.
It's classic Victorian.
It's like, if it's not broken, don't change it.
Exactly. So, but we're excited to try that out in a couple weeks. And of course, we're going to vlog that as well and share that experience with each of you.
All right. And I think that's going to wrap it up for us today with this video. I hope you get a chance to make those pancakes.
And make sure you actually check out the link that Mike mentions the recipes at.
Yeah.
So they do it with Pappy Van Winkle maple syrup on top.
That's right.
Oh my! Well, we're in my whiskey office right now, so I'm getting that feel right now. But they're so delicious. You got to try them.
Mm-hmm. We hope you liked this video. If you did, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And from our magic family to yours, enjoy.